Hey, this is Alan with GameLark Remixes, and I'm here with Andrew Moniz, also known as 130 Grit Sound Studio. How's it going?
What's up? I'm good.
So why don't we start with your channel name? How did you come up with 130 Grit Sound?
All right, this is a long story. So back in high school, I was in a metalcore band called Abrasive Abstract.
Very cool.
And that name Abrasive, I was talking to my dad one day and he was thinking of like a name for a recording label. And he brought up 130 Grit because that's the sandpaper grit, right? Mm-hmm. It's abrasive. So he took that, made 130 Grit Sound Studio the name. And the 130, that number is my house number, which is the house that the studio is located in.
That's awesome.
That's how it all came together.
That's really cool. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And that actually kind of answers one of my other questions, which is, what are some of your musical background? Because I figured, given the variety of music, I was going to ask you, like, what types of bands were you into? Metal would be, I'm guessing, one of them.
Yeah. I was a big metalhead in high school. And then it morphed into hip-hop. Like, I was into hip-hop before, and then it was, like, rock, metal. And then I went to more hip-hop, and then got into, like, a little bit of dubstep and then electronic music, and then back into hip-hop again. Mm-hmm. And then I just started getting into like jazz and surf rock and like bossa nova stuff, mm-hmm. and all the funk stuff, right? So it's just like a constant morph
journey.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a music. I can totally relate. I was a big metalhead in high school and pretty much strictly listened to metal, and then once I hit college, it was like everything. I just started listening to everything. So yeah. That's very cool, and it's obviously had an influence on your sound, yes. Given the amount of covers. You've got a couple metal covers, but they're older, right? They're like a couple months older now. But you have a lot of surf rock and bossa nova.
Yeah, the metal stuff, some of the original stuff. That's like I was getting my feet wet, so I was like, I'll do a metal cover.
Yeah.
And then it morphed from there.
Great place to start. So you also, besides the video game covers, you also have like a backing tracks, right? And you have a couple guitar lessons up. Could you explain, especially like the backing tracks and the beat catalog? I find those interesting. Like one of them is just to help musicians have something to play along with for the backing stuff.
Yeah, the backing tracks were they're partly for me to jam to, and just like practice different progressions and scales when I'm doing my guitar practice, and partly to put it on YouTube for other people to do it too. So it's just like a resource for other musicians, guitarists to practice and improvise to, and work on their skills, right? So, and then the beats, I have a ton of hip hop beats that I have just sitting on my hard drive. So I wanted to get them out there on YouTube. So I thought, I'll do some cool visuals for the videos and just put it and throw it up there, just to have up there as well as another section of my YouTube channel, just to expand it a bit too, right? And have my feet in different parts.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Do you plan on doing any more tutorial videos?
Maybe, because there's so much on YouTube already.
Right.
So if anything, I'll do lessons of how to play like some of my songs, some of my most popular songs, if people want that, right?
Right.
That'll be my, like if I just do like the standard, play these chords, like everyone's done that already. So I'll do something specific more to the channel that makes sense.
Yeah.
Instead of it's like a general lesson kind of thing.
Maybe surf rock mixing.
Yes, exactly.
That's Starwolf, man. That's Starwolf surf rock cover. That's one of my favorites. So, that's great. So how'd you get turned on to YouTube? How'd you start making music?
That's another long process too. Well, if it's just YouTube was just like one of the other channels that like people say you should put your music on. Mm-hmm. And it's obviously the biggest one for video, so I might as well do like it's one part, right? Like I have SoundCloud and whatnot. But when I first started putting stuff just on the internet, maybe like 3 years ago, and that wasn't even like good. That was back, I didn't have the skills back then that I do now.
Right.
For doing all this stuff. So like if you go back to my older videos, like the first ones are from like 2012, I think. Mm. And the songs are pretty good, but my mixing has progressed from there. So like the first stuff I started putting up was like 2012, 2011, when I was just starting to get better at recording and mixing and mastering and getting a full song done instead of just like rough demos and whatever, right? So yeah, only like 3 years ago.
So your first cover was Chrono Cross?
I think it was The Memories of Green, Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I don't want to get that wrong. Yeah. And what prompted you or inspired you to start doing video game covers?
I saw a couple, like, you see like popular video game covers on YouTube a lot. Mm-hmm. So you do a little digging. I think the first ones that I really liked were from Super Guitar Bros.
Oh yeah, those guys are good.
They did like a Gerudo Valley one, and I was like, oh, that's sick. And also another Super Mario, like the old castle one. And their Sonic medley was really good too. And so that got me like, oh, that's really good. Maybe I should try something like that. So I did Chrono Trigger. Mm-hmm. That was like the first one. And then I did Perfect Dark, Chicago Stealth. Mm-hmm. Those are like my first two. That was like just dipping my foot in and seeing how it goes, right? Mm-hmm. Put those up, they did pretty well. And then like a year later, so this is in December, I started like hammering, doing one like every week. Because I saw, Jules 7X.
Yeah, Family Jules.
He did I was watching one of his videos and he was talking and he said he challenged himself to do one a week. I was like, that guy's awesome. I'm gonna do that too. So I did that. So from past December that just passed, I tried to do one a week. So from then until now, I skipped a couple weeks because I wasn't like on schedule. But I think I've gotten pretty good. I don't even know how many I have now, like 30. I have enough for like 2 albums now to release.
Yeah, you have like Let's Play cover or collection or something like that, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
You're on 3 now.
Yeah. Those are coming.
So I'm guessing you have like a list of songs that you're just ready to work on?
Yes. I have like a text edit file that I just have a boatload, and I'll go in, I'll read it, I'll be like, I'll do this one today. And then depending how I feel or how I work on it will depend if it's like a funk cover or a surf rock cover, and that really depends on just the feeling of the song. Mm-hmm. Like I'll do a surf rock cover if like I'm listening to it, and then I'll hear the surf rock beat in my head and play it to the track on YouTube in my head and be like, oh, okay, that works. Let me try it. So I'll grab the guitar, I'll learn the chords, and then I'll try and play the chords in like a surf rock way with like a lot of reverb and whatnot, right? And then arrange it, and then I'll put the bass, a bass there. I'll record the bass, and then once I have like the structure down of the song, then I'll do drums. And once the drums are done, then I gotta edit them. I gotta edit everything, and then I do leads. And the first couple of covers I didn't do any like solos. I just did like straight copy what the song, like the lead was, right? But then some of the other ones, like the funk ones and the surf rock, I do like a middle section of just a solo, just spice things up a bit. And then so that format I think has been working pretty well.
That's awesome. So that's an interesting process. What would you say is the hardest part of all that?
The beginning, because the beginning when I'm getting everything together, there's always that doubt, and I think a lot of creative people get that. It's like, is this working out?
Yeah.
Is this gonna turn out right? But you just gotta power through it and finish it, and then say, okay, does this work? Yeah, okay. So it's really just that little self-doubt is maybe the hardest part, and then the rest is just powering through and just finishing it.
Now you've done what? Funk, surf rock, metal, rock, bossa nova. Have you done any jazz?
Yeah, one jazz, the Kirby one.
Okay. Are there any other genres and shoegaze? I forgot about shoegaze.
Oh yeah, shoegaze.
Are there any other genres that you're looking to expand to, like country or?
I could try it. I'm definitely down to do it. As long as I have like country, I could do because I got the guitars. Lord Biff mentioned doing polka, which would be hilarious to do. I just need like an accordion or something.
Actually, you should get some. There are a couple people on YouTube that do video game accordion covers. So maybe ask one of them.
Oh yeah.
Like Adam Matlock and Jackson Perotti are two that I can think of off the top of my head.
That'd be good. That'd be a good collab to do.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, you give me ideas.
I do what I can. So yeah, I mean, that's a great story, and it's awesome how your channel has kind of evolved and you were trying out different things. And I mean, do you have any plans or ideas for where you want to take it in the future? Just continue to try and innovate with the genres you're mashing them with, or
yeah, just challenging myself. Definitely expanding to new genres. I'm gonna be putting up more original music. I have an EP done. This EP's been done for like a year. Mm-hmm. And I'm just working on getting videos done for them. So once that's done, it's going to be a flamenco rock instrumental EP, 5-song EP. So that I think you guys will like that. And then other than that, more beats, videos, more backing tracks. I'll start doing how I record videos. So I'll like a breakdown of how I record drums. I'll give you guys like my mic list, how I place them, and then I'll do another series of how I record guitars. I'll show you my guitars, I'll show you how I mic them, blah, 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 bass, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe like some mixing videos just to give you guys a glimpse of how I do it. And hopefully that'll give other YouTube creators ideas and some helpful tips that they might have been stuck on just to go with.
Gotcha. So speaking of the community, have you done some collaborations?
I've done one with Swiggles.
Yeah.
I did one with Trumpet Gamer. That was cool. And
is that out yet?
Yeah, it's on his channel.
Oh, okay.
It's on his. I did the drums for him.
Okay.
I'm working with Drasgon. We're doing a song on a video game series that we've both done covers on, but I'm not going to say it yet. You guys will find out. It's a secret. And then what I really want to focus on now too is doing collabs with like everyone. I just want to reach out to everyone on the community and do like a cover with them.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I was gonna say most people seem to find the community pretty friendly. Most people, as long as they're not too busy, are up for collaborations. How do you approach it? Do you just look for someone that's gonna complement your style, or you just like to just wing it and see what happens?
Yeah, like so far I've just on the subreddit, the
VG covers.
Subreddit. Like I'll just post like if anyone's looking for a collab, and if anyone responds, then I'll work with them, no problem. If anyone else has collabs, I'll answer them and be like, hey, you want to work on this, blah blah blah. And then when I do collabs, like I want to have us joining together instead of just one guy doing it and getting someone else on top. Mm-hmm. I want us to like work on it together. So it's like a combined thing. So it's like combining sounds, right?
Yeah.
And get something really unique.
That's awesome. Yeah. I've noticed that the VG cover subreddit has recently started having a lot of posts and updates and stuff like that where people are reaching out for collaborations or offering services. And it seems like the community is pretty supportive with feedback and constructive criticism, things like that, or at the very least, just being willing to collaborate. So that's always great. Do you have any like tips or advice for people for growing your channel and coming up with an identity or anything like that?
Shit, I need tips. I need tips to freaking grow a channel. I mean, like honestly though, it is putting out quality content on a regular schedule. Mm-hmm. That is very much part of it, and then there's also the promotion thing, and not like spammy shit, right?
Right.
But just like getting in contact with other guys and showing them that you like their stuff, like you legitimately like someone else's music.
Right.
That's a good way to network. You have people on Twitter that always blast you with like, "Yo, check out my music. Yo, check out my music." No, I don't want to check your shit out. Stop spamming me. God.
Sounds like we've hit a pressure point there. How about that? Anything that pisses you off about the YouTube community besides people I don't know. You don't have to answer that, but.
YouTube's cool though. You want to talk about games? I could talk about games. I've just been playing Resident Evil 4 recently on PS2.
Really?
Yeah, I freaking love that game.
Wait, did they come out with a PS2 edition for 4?
Yeah. After GameCube, like a little bit later, it came out with PS2.
That was the first Resident Evil game I played.
Me too.
Yeah, I also had the manual though. I was that guy, because I'd never played one before, and I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So I ran around, and I was a cheap ass at like bought the rocket launchers and took out most of the bosses with rocket launchers. I had a friend in high school who was like, "You're such a cheap shit. This is such a horrible way to play the game. You're not playing the game." Like, he would get so angry because it took him like 3 months to beat the game. I'm like, "Oh, I already beat the game like last week." So,
Jesus, 3 months.
Yeah, well, something like that. What kind of gamer are you predominantly?
I play a lot of GTA. A lot of GTA. Like I have. Let's see what I got here. I got Hitman on PS2 right now. What do I play? Fallout New Vegas I've been playing. I'm still like, I don't have a PS4. Like, I really want to play Bloodborne and shit.
That's my number one advice. But PS4 is like, especially once like Fallout 4 hits. I play Batman Arkham Knight right now, and obviously on PC it's unplayable. But I feel so guilty every time I play that game and I'm enjoying it. I'm like, this is so much fun, and everyone that has a PC can't enjoy it, but I'm still having fun. And I mean, whatever. But I'm always pushing people for that. I have a Wii U too, and that's fun. But I feel like Nintendo's about to pull support from that like next year, even though they say they're not going to. But either way, Bloodborne is fun, but it's hard as hell. So I would warn you that it can get you angry.
I played Dark Souls, so I know.
You know what you're getting into.
Yeah, exactly. And Dark Souls is one of my favorite games too.
So, are you working on any upcoming covers that you can talk about, or is it you said one secret collaboration?
One secret with Draskin, which I mentioned. Yeah. But I'm gonna start working on it. But I'll name some games that I plan on doing. More Sonic stuff. Maybe some Banjo-Kazooie stuff.
Oh yeah.
Another Star Wars one, or not Star Wars, Star Fox. Do another Star Fox one here. I'll pull up my little text edit file here. Maybe some more Street Fighter. Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, where is it? Random info. Oh, goddamn it! Covers. Here we go. More Mario. Except some F-Zero maybe. Do some F-Zero. Donkey Kong. Yeah, maybe more Zelda. We'll see. That's a lot. I got a lot to do, man.
Yeah, what are you talking to me? All right, well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. And everybody watching this video, go check out his covers. Make sure you subscribe and like and all that stuff. Check out all his playlists. Check out his backing tracks. Thanks again, man.
No problem.
Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.